Travis Scott is a weird nigga. Yeah, I don't care what you say, he's a very, very weird nigga. But it's not about what he does, no. How he does it. He's a different kind of weird. How? He recently had a show at Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The home of the sexiest girls of the planet. Debatable. But did you guys see the scenes? Yeah, those are real people. Oh my god, when I thought everything was peak, then another. Then another. Then another. You know what? Travis Scott reminds me of those dudes who used to spam one move in Mortal Kombat. Up, up, down, box X. But if you realize, he is not weird. He is clever. And that's what has kept him in this industry for a very long time. Stay with me here. Stay with me. Let me cook. I'm going to tell you the secrets that Travis Scott uses so that you can also use them too as an upcoming artist or a stoner. I'm going to divide them into 5 chapters. Even if you are not a huge Travis Scott fan, you remember this song. I mean, I can't play the real song because they'll copyright me faster than America handing out democracy. The most peculiar thing about that song was the context and the idea. Travis Scott as an artist can be boiled down to one word: psychedelics. Hey, just stay with me, just stay with me. Nelson Mandela once said, talk to a man in a language which he understands and it goes to his head. But talk to a man in his language and it goes to his heart. Now the same thing goes for anything. For a long time, psychedelics, some drugs, some kind of drugs were taboo and no one kind of liked to talk about it. Then came Travis Scott. He said, no, I'm going to talk in the language that America understands. And that's psychedelics. And that language goes to his or her heart. Literally. When you first sing the song, don't you open up the window, don't you let out the antidote. What antidote? If you peep through the lyrics, you realize that he has been selling one point. This proves one thing: balls. Now if you want to learn anything from Travis Scott, remember this: people don't remember what you said, no, they remember how you made them feel. Now that's the right word. So when you're making music, don't think of what to say first. No. Think of how you make them feel, your fans. What would you do? How do you rile up emotion? How do you incite them, make them rave? And that's what Travis Scott thinks about the most. There are some few things I discovered in his sound. Auto-tune. Heavy auto-tune. Okay, that was fine. Now, an auto-tune is a pitch corrector that automatically brings your voice to the correct pitch. As a human being, it's almost impossible to have a perfect pitch. And in every key or scale, there are guideline pitches that you have to be in. And auto-tune makes that easy for you. The software first analyzes the incoming audio to determine the pitch of the notes being sung, breaking them down into segments. Once the pitch is determined, the auto-tune automatically discovers the discrepancies. And according to the guideline you give it, it corrects the pitch. Major scale, minor scale, chromatic scale, yes, it has to follow that guideline or that scale. Now this is the thing that is very important here: experimental production. Every Travis Scott song is weirdly new. Whether you like it or not, it's weird. Travis Scott is not afraid to try new things. No, not the new things you're thinking about. No. He recently hopped on a song with Ashake, the Nigerian superstar. Man, that song was fire. Peep how he hopped on the song. I just hopped up from the DJ from the A to occasion. Just like that. But there's one secret to Travis Scott's reign, which is actually hidden in plain sight. Synths are synthesizers for short. Synthesizers are electrical signals. Do you remember this saying? Energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but can be transformed from one form to another. Have you realized that when electrical wires meet, they create sound like this? Sounds like a synth already. Exactly. Now to simplify, a synthesizer is electrical energy that has been transformed to sound energy. And a synthesizer is transformed using something that we call oscillators. Think of the oscillators as your voice box. What is oscillation? To vibrate. Do you get it? Now, when you put your fingers on your voice box, it vibrates. And when your voice box vibrates, it produces the sound. Well, it's the same thing for synthesizers, but this time they produce different types of vibrations. We have the sine, sounds like this. We have the square, sounds like this. We have the sawtooth. Now we have the triangle. These are just the basis of the theory of synths. I just want you to understand. I'm getting somewhere. But there's something about Travis Scott's production. His synths are never sine. No, it's too smooth for him. It's mostly square or sawtooth. It has some rough sound to it. It pierces through your ear. Kind of like distorts your reality, like you don't know where you are. Why did he choose the square or the sawtooth synths? It's because they evoke a rebellious nature. Yeah. I'm going to play these sounds again and tell me which sounds rebellious to you. Now couple that with the visuals that Travis Scott uses at his concert, and ladies and gentlemen, you have hypnosis. If you want to know how to play the thing, watch this. Travis Scott is a genius. Or maybe his producers are. Man, I like talking about music stuff. If you guys want to see more music stuff from me, follow my new channel, my Controller 2.0. I talk about music stuff, like break them down into pieces for you to understand. Oh no, you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there. Travis Scott is one of the best, if not the best, rave instigators in the web. I mean, he's so good, it's almost demonic. Sometimes the rave goes well, and then sometimes Travis Scott's rebellious nature has gotten him some die-hard fans. And that's the reason why I can spam one song for the whole show and it looks new. These are all well thought out processes by him. So trust me, you might as well want to steal some one or two things from Travis. And you know one thing that Travis Scott likes? Someone who subscribes to this channel. Subscribe to this channel or your dick is small. Subscribe to this channel or your dick is small. Hold on to then. Georgia, by the way